Okay, so we have news that Conor McGovern has been re-signed to the Buffalo Bills, and that Ed Oliver has been restructured by the Buffalo Bills. I've been talking about this having to, or this playing to win mentality instead of like a playing not to lose mentality. And I think that, you know, while other teams are cutting players that otherwise they should probably be keeping, um, like more impactful players than a Teron Johnson type, we're doing things to try to manipulate the cap, right? And that's not a hard reset. That's just a reload type situation, you know? Um I think that some people would argue that the McGovern signing is like a safe bet, you know, instead of a playing to win, it's playing not to lose bet. But I don't agree. I think that Conor McGovern's like a top 5 center in the league, and they got him at a huge discount. Like that was beautiful, honestly. Like that was. Those are the type of discounts that I want. You know, I don't want to go after a guy who's coming off of his worst season that needs to prove himself. I don't want to deal on that guy. I want to deal on the guy who just arguably had his best season and wants to be with us. Like that is who I like deals on, you know? I guess who doesn't, right? Dummy. That's great content right there. But I think like McGovern is the anchor we need. He's the guy. Uh we weren't going to get a better center than him, I don't think. Which is why I'm excited about it. I think it's a good deal. Uh the center is a really important position, honestly. Like arguably one of the most on the offense. That guy touches the ball every single play. Him and the quarterback. They both touch the ball every play. So I like it. I like it. I don't have any issues with it. Uh, I think it's going to be a good signing. Conor McGovern is a locker room guy. He's a glue guy on the offensive line. This is a Super Bowl type of signing. Ed Oliver is the wild card, but Ed Oliver is more so, in my opinion, the playing to win, right? They're betting that they can make him our 5 technique D end. I'm betting that he can too, honestly. Like, I think that he can. I think that it's going to be a serious problem for defenses, really. Uh, Especially if we can get him and Rousseau like on the same side, so that Rousseau can really be the guy that sets the edge, and we just unleash Ed to run stunts and just wreak havoc on the defense on the offensive line. But if he can't do that, if he's just, even if it not can't, even if he's just normal, because I'm looking for him to be like, I'm gonna roast it for this one. I'm looking for him to be like Aaron Donald light, you know. Like, double team him every play, triple team sometimes situation. If he's just a guy, if he's just normal, if he's average, league average, his cap hit is going to become unbearable. And those are the risks that we have to take, I think. Ed is a great restructure. I'm glad that we're going to keep him around. He's the right age. I'm concerned about his health and injury history, but this is the NFL. You're going to get hurt in the NFL. I have friends that I play fantasy football with, and they go like, "Oh, how could I have foreseen my second round pick getting injured?" And it's like, brother, if you step between those lines, you're going to get hands put on you. Someone's going to abuse you. Like, this is the NFL, dude. You're going to get hurt. Everyone gets hurt. There's some Iron Men, but like, this is sanctioned assault and battery, But in any event, we're making moves to get compliant, We're keeping the Super Bowl window open with these moves. And I think that it's in line with the play to win. Honestly, I do. I don't think that these are conservative moves. I think that these are moves. I think they very easily could have walked away from McGovern. Got a guy maybe that wasn't as good as him, but didn't cost as much either. Instead, they made a deal and brought back a guy who really loves playing here. And they're showing us that they believe in themselves enough that they can make Ed Oliver work in this scheme. And I think that he can. What do you think, though? Do you think that Ed Oliver can make the transition to a 5 technique defensive end in a 3-4? Or do you think that he's better suited to go against guys that maybe have a little more physical limitations on the inside? What do you think about McGovern? Do you think that it's a good deal? I think that's a good deal. I think that it's his contract alone makes it a fantastic deal. Let me know what you think. Hit all the buttons, all that good stuff. Tell me if you agree in the comments. Tell me if you disagree, if you have a different take. What you think about, who we should bring in next. And I thank you for watching. I appreciate you guys all. And I will see you then. Until next time.